Okay. So, you read the title. Tonight we're playing Monika Before Story. Okay. So, all right, I forgot to read the title. Video. There we go. That's better. We don't need no echo going on. That's not very pleasant to listen to. So, yeah. We'll be getting started in a few minutes here. I'm just going to send out some links, and then we will get going with this. So if you don't know, this is a pretty old mod, I think. It was one of the earlier mods for this game, like when modding was becoming a thing in DDLC. So it's a mod I looked at and was interested in back when DDLC mods was a thing. And it looked really interesting, and I wanted to play it at some point, but that site went down, and the mod list actually doesn't host this mod, so I had to look up an alternate download link for this, and I managed to find one that still works. So I downloaded it, and here we are. Hey, right. Well, there isn't. I don't really have a schedule for streams usually, but good to see you, CMG. I think once I get up to 1K and I have like the community tab, then I can try to make a more structured schedule. But a lot of my streams are just late night, cause that's what works the best for me. That, and I've had the day off, and I just finished a monster game of Outbreak on Cold War. I went for 20 rounds solo on Outbreak, and my god, it took all day. It took all goddamn day, and I just want to detox now with something else. Something less intensive. So that's why I'm. So that's what we're doing tonight. Yep, I don't really know how long this mod is, or if it's even complete. I don't really remember what state DDLC Mods said this mod was in, but I just thought it looked interesting, and I wanted to play it at some point, so that's what we're doing tonight. Yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody's day been? Alright, that is pretty much all the links I want to send out, so swam in my pool for most of the day. It was nice. Yeah. If especially if it was hot, that's the perfect thing to do. That's just a good way to spend the day. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I've sent out all the links I want to, so I think we're gonna get started pretty quick here. But I find this rather interesting. Usually, where the warning text is supposed to be, it looks like we just have Monica's final poem here. Oh, it was 95 where you are? Yeah, I feel that. Over where I'm at for the last couple weeks, pretty much every day except for like today and part of yesterday, it has been, just humid and like above, I want to say above at least like 85 or 90 most days. Oh my god, it was horrible. I do not do well with heat, so I feel you on that. Uh, mhm. I like this choice here. I haven't even gotten to the main menu yet, and just already we got these. We got this. I like that intro. Pen in hand, I find my strength. Endowed upon me by my one and only love. By playing the Monica Before Story mod, you have finished the base game at least once and consent to becoming the club president for Monica. I like that intro. Oh man, we're in for a ride. Oh man. I don't even know if it matters what I say here, but I'm I'm gonna be the filthy Monican that I am and click just Monica. Team Monica. Let's go. Install mod? I do have it installed. What are you talking about? Alright, I guess that's just the new game option. Whatever, let's do this. So basically, what I understand about this mod, basically we are the president in this mod. And I have no idea how that's gonna work. The only other mod I've seen where we become president is one set after the original game called Act 5. So maybe I'll play that one on stream sometime because the Act 5 mod basically tries to continue the original story, and like the MC becomes president and tries to help the Dokis cope with their problems. Like it basically becomes more of a therapy club than anything else. So maybe I'll do that one on stream sometime, because I did that one on my own time, but I don't think I finished it. At least I didn't upload the rest of it, so yeah. It's an interesting mod. But yeah, let's start this one. Um, okay, it just wanted me to click there. Something seems different about today. Yeah, and what is that, my mate? I see a girl running towards me from the distance. Her elegant figure gliding under the sunlight. I recognize her immediately. The girl is Monica, my childhood friend and neighbor. Did that choice actually matter at before the main menu? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, or maybe even ever. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she got too popular, must have forgotten all about me. Or did she? If she's gonna chase after me like this after all these years, I almost feel better off running away. The least you can do is say hi, man. Come on. However, with all the priceless days we've spent together, it seems like even I have a lot of catching up to do. Need to catch your breath or something? Oh, okay. It wants me to advance. Normally it just goes automatically through those. What? You're staring at me like you just realized something. What is it, Monica? What? What? Is she thinking about something to say? You looking at him? You looking at me? What's going on here? Was she waiting for me to... Hello, Monika. Ben, what a surprise! You've changed. You've changed. In what way? Tell me. In what way? But it's still you. I'm scared. Yeah. Like, I was like, wait, where are you going with this? Of course it's me. Who else could it be? You wouldn't understand. Not yet. Oh, I was just making sure. The music stopped. We're like 3 minutes into this. What are you trying to pull, game? What are you trying to pull? I've been a bit, busy. Yeah, with what? But I finally caught you. Caught me? I decided to stop and wait for you. No, you didn't! You looked ready to run away! That's mean, Ben! Okay, now you sound like Sayori. What are you doing? I don't know what could be meaner. Me leaving her behind? Or Monika pondering over my face as if she has completely forgotten what I look like. There's probably more going on here than you realize, mate. I don't blame her. I would forget me, too. Well, if people stare at you walking with some chump like me, then I don't want them to think I'm your boyfriend or something. At least she isn't calling you at me. Just straight up Germany is watching. Wow, okay. How's it going tonight, mate? I don't think I've seen you around the stream, so welcome to the stream. Oh, you've always been too insecure, Ben. It's been like this since we were kids. I was always looking up to you, you know. But you were never really looking down at me. I mean, I'm not some goddess or anything. No, but some people choose to look at you that way. Tonight, yeah, 6 a.m. here. Well, you gotta understand, yeah, it's almost 11 at night here. Over in the States, at least where I am. But yeah, in that case, good morning. I'm doing pretty good, I would say. Also, Monika's a goddess. Suit yourself, but I'm doing pretty good, I would say. Had the day off. I spent most of it doing a dead-ass long game of Outbreak on Cold War Zombies today. Got to, I played through 20 objectives in a single game and then exfilled, because that took all day. It just, yeah. And yeah, after that I wanted to detox with a little DDLC, so that's what we're doing now. Far from it. Or far, far from it. Why, you of all people should know that. I told you, I do know that. You don't want to be seen that way. It's true. Yeah. Same goes to you, mate. Sit back and enjoy some good old DDLC modding. Since our childhood, Monika's been doing some pretty embarrassing things. I kind of miss doing them with her. Yeah, there's a certain childlike wonder to stuff like that. Sayori? Whoa! So cute! That girl right there is Sayori, my classmate. Hello there, Ben. She also happens to be close friends with Monika. Good morning, Sayori. Good morning, Monika. Ah, Sayori. What was that? The youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Always there to cheer people up.
Right on cue, Sayori.
Why not tag along? Monika and I are on the way to school.
Sure, why not?
What a way to start the day. Walking with two cute girls already. Just don't let it get to your head, man. Something does seem different about today. I'm glad you're catching on, mate. We cross the street together and make our way to school. It felt nostalgic walking with Monika like this again. Ah, Sayori, right? Go away. That's a Monika mod. I despise diversity. She certainly has grown since middle school. Monika, the most popular girl. Smart, beautiful, athletic. The type of girl who'd be out of my league. Yes, said every MC ever. As we draw near, the students become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was checking something on Monika After Story, because I saw a text bubble flash up, and I think she was just untying her hair.
By the way, Ben, I heard that you were starting a club.
Starting a club? Oh yeah, about that. Well, am, actually, president of the Literature Club. So, yeah. For those who haven't heard of Monika Before Story, that's basically the whole idea of this mod, that, we're the president of the club. Monika did not like that. What's happening? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. More glitch text. Now he's just repeating the yes, perfectly normal. Now he's just repeating the Steam description. Sarah, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. It's going on its own, by the way. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. Oh, Monika's glitching out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, just a fucking banger, man. Just rock out to the static. Gotta pump it up. In your car! Monika, the passionate and talented girl who never falters in determination. So I guess we're adding in a description for Monika. Can we please just get away from the static? Restart the game? Okay, so it's actually gonna boot me out of the game. So just enjoy Monika's face for a second. I gotta relaunch the game. Alright then. That's one hell of a way to start the mod. The static background music sounds like Eminem beatboxing. That's great. I'm not a big rap fan, so yes, I 100% agree. Okay. And if you're wondering why she's looking off to the left sometimes, she's not daydreaming, that's her eyes following my cursor. Because she's off on, like, the side of my screen, so... Oh, no, that's the chat. Oh, changing the wrong window, god damn it, what am I doing? Here we go, this one. I like the new OST on the menu, by the way. Okay, there we go. This OST is really cool. So she's yeah, now we got the new main menu here. This is pretty cool. So that was one hell of a way to start the mod. Mod goes through like its own install process in-game. I really like that they acknowledge that in-universe. Like, I love mods that do stuff like this. Yeah, whenever whenever my cursor goes to the left side of my screen, she most of the time will look off to the left. Because, yeah, her eyes are... That actually used to be a sub-mod for Monika After Story, but they merged it, like, into, the actual mod. So now it's just, like, a basic feature. And, yeah, I like putting her in the corner there, because it makes it look like she's watching the stream. I don't know, just, it's a fun thing I can do. But, yeah, so I guess now we have the actual mod. So let's get into it. Oh, man. Monika wants her joke back. Now it looks like we got a sunset vibe going on here. That's pretty neat. Or a sunrise, either one. It's the start of a new day. I see a girl running towards me in the distance. Her elegant figure sailing under the early morning light. I recognize her immediately. Oh, okay. So I think this is all the same dialogue, it looks like. Uh-huh, yep, Monika loves dark humor. Okay, so I'm not gonna read through all this because it's exactly the same as the ones we just read, so... yeah. You always did look good in sunrise and sunset lighting. She's gonna chase after me like this after all these years. I almost feel better off running away. Need to catch your breath or something? Oh, Ben! You're in the way! Okay, so I think now we're getting to the different stuff. Oh, I thought...
Wanna tag along? Been a bit, busy.
Got some original sprites! Very nice!
But it's nice to catch up with you.
Catch up? You've got a long way to go, Missy.
Ah, so you're a different Ben now, huh? Real jerk, maybe.
I don't know what could be meaner. Me leaving her behind, or Monika looking at me like this for the first time in years. I don't blame her. Yep, sideways Monika, let's go. I would forget me, too. Well, if people stare at you walking with some lowly chump like me, then I don't want them to think I'm your boyfriend. Yep. I think she's realized the MC has changed.
Now you're just teasing me, Ben. I mean, I'm not some star cheerleader or something like that. Far, far from it. Why, you of all people should know that.
It's true. Since our childhood, Monika has been doing some pretty embarrassing things. I kind of miss doing them with her.
Whoa! So cute!
That girl right there is Sayori. Yep, we've met.
Hello, Ben.
She also happens to be friends with Monika.
We're up and early today. That's very good.
Yes, and no glitchiness this time. It's all normal. That's great. That's great. It's great. It's great. That's Sayori for you. The youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most.
I got up like you told me to, Monika. Let's keep this up, okay?
Why not tag along? Monika and I are on the way to school.
Actually, Monika was already going with me. Yeah, I kinda promised that.
Oh, well, let's all walk together then. Like I said last time, just don't let it get to your head. Yes. Definitely one for the books. You got that right. Daylight catches up on the three of us as we cross the streets together and make our way to school. It feels nostalgic walking with Monika like this. She certainly has grown since middle school. That would be kind of an interesting mod, seeing the Dokis when they were younger, I guess? I don't know, though. Maybe something like that does exist. Who knows? As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Ben, I heard you were starting a club.
Starting a club? Oh yeah, about that. Well, I'm actually president of the literature club.
Ooh, a literature club?
Well, when there was a literature club. Oh man, you saw my Savior of Souls playthrough? Oh my god. Yes, dude. That mod. Just, oh man. Yeah, that mod was the dumbest. Just, oh my god, that mod was the dumbest MC I've ever seen. I'm glad you like my voice acting. Like, I've refined it quite a bit since I've started playing mods well over a year ago. Like, if you went back through my videos and found my earliest... Yeah, like, if you went back and watched, like, my earliest playthroughs, I think my voice acting for those was so cringeworthy. Just, oh my god, I can't watch any of them for more than a few minutes now. Just, ugh. Just, I don't like the voices that I did back then when I started playing mods. But yeah, I'm glad you like my voices for the characters. I've spent a lot of time refining them over the many mods that I've played. That is, when there was still people to enjoy literature with.
That can't be! I heard all about your plans to start a literature club.
No, dude, please. Oh, dude. Even I hate those early playthroughs, so like, if you go back and watch those and you cannot stand the voices I did for the characters, I do not blame you one bit, because not even I don't enjoy listening to those. Just, ugh. I cringe when I watch those early mod playthroughs. But I hope you enjoy them regardless, I guess. A 1-week-old club, that popular already? I'm sure it's possible some of the teachers have been promoting it, but I was always dismissive about it actually lasting.
Uh-huh. I was just talking with Monika last night about how I was worried that our generation is too, you know...
Good.
That we were too digital to bother picking up books nowadays.
I'm pretty sure I think there actually is some credence to what Sayori is saying there. So I mean, ever since I've gotten out of high school, like, I don't think I've picked up a single book. Just, I never have time, because, like, there's so many other things that I want to do, that just reading is such a low priority for me. As much as I'm sure Monika would chew me out for saying that. You know, just, I never have time. Ah, so you're looking at science books.
With cell phones and gadgets. Look, you two! I'd die at the thought of being rejected at every university because none of us know how to read any real books. You look eager to start your own club already, Sayori.
Come to think of it, Sayori could make for a great recruiter.
I'm serious about this, Monika. This isn't some game.
Bet!
We should reboot the literature club with Ben.
So is this after the original game then? I don't know, like, when this is set. Running the literature club as president. Sounds like too much responsibility. But I did read other books too, like Faust. Yeah, that's a bit of an age gap, I would say. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with that. No, nothing at all. Then again, I should really consider it. If only I could get some new members. I think there's two staring you right in the face, man. Did you not hear what Sayori was just talking about?
Ben, you know that the festival is coming up soon, right? You should use that to your advantage.
Alright, alright. Strategic thinking from a straight-A student. Typical. I'll see what I can do with the club if it makes everyone happy. No promises, though. I mean, hey, if you do it, you at least can't say you didn't try.
Will you at least promise us you'll try?
Yeah, I guess I can promise you guys that.
Yay!
Oh god, don't give me flashbacks to that mod. Yep. Savior of Souls, I swear, is the last time I get fucking duped by a visual artist's mod. Or a various artists mod, rather. Just, from that day forward, I made the decision that anytime I see a various artists mod, whatever the description about it says, I am going to interpret the opposite of whatever it says. Because, my god, that mod actually made me think there was something to it, but no. Dear god, that mod was just a giant shitpost. Why did I let myself get lectured by such girls? Maybe because they used to run the club before this mod? Should be heading home as usual, but the thought of this morning's chance encounter still speaks to me. A literature club. Oh yeah, it definitely did feel forced at some points in that mod, I agree. Some of the lines just felt really forced. And somebody suggested I played DDLC Abridged, and I might do that at some point. But I think the one I want to do first is DDLC Google Translate Edition. I think that would be perfect for a just, I think that would be perfect for just like, a all-day stream or something. Just an all-night stream. Just take a stream or two and play through the game with horribly translated text. I think that would be really fun. Oh yeah, it was. And you could tell just as I played that mod, you could tell the point I just gave up on, taking that mod seriously. Going crazy just thinking about it. That he needs more members to finish the semester. Yeah. I've been told you need at least 5 members to have a club over in Japan. And that's why some mods say that, because DDLC says you need you need 4 for a club, but some mods say 5, and I always wondered about that until somebody finally told me what the real reason was. Maybe that can change with the 4 girls I have in mind. Now it's just a matter of finding the first 3 of them. Sayori? I noticed Sayori spacing out. She always sits at the back, and it's easy to forget about her. What are you doing there, Sayori? Best face. Best DDLC face.
Oh, Ben. I thought you were coming out of the classroom. Honestly, you're...
What is this? Sayori fails to complete her sentence. What's going on? What is this music? Something seems to be bothering you? Yup, nothing at all.
My head hurts a bit.
Oh.
But that doesn't matter. We were gonna start the literature club, I think?
Ah, right. Guess I really am pushing through with this. Well, Sayori, if that's the case...
Yeah?
I'm gonna make you do all the paperwork.
Meanie.
Seems official. Sarah's my vice president of the literature club, so her role hasn't changed. Interesting. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. Oh, dude, I played World of Dreams on my own time. It was a really fun mod. And I know Ronald is playing through it right now. It's one I didn't feel like doing a playthrough of, but it was one I was still interested in, so I just played it on my own time. If I would make a guess, I'm 99% sure she would have... I'm 99% sure she never would have considered it without Monika probably asking her to take up a hobby of some sort. That's probably it. Since Ari is the first one to show interest, it only makes sense for me to give her the title of Vice President. Did you play the full release of Act 1? Or I think that was just when it was a demo. I don't remember. So if there's been a full release, I might have to do that one on stream over the course of the week. So maybe we'll do that one. Maybe I'll do that one tomorrow night. Could take another look at it. That said, the Literature Club's new setup should work out just fine. We're still short 2 people, though.
Is that such a big problem?
We can't be a club without reaching the minimum. Oh, really? I didn't realize it had been that long.
Well...
No worries, though. I think we'll manage.
Oh, Ben, now that you mention it, we should talk to Monika. She's been very busy managing her own club lately.
Ah, so we get to see Monika in the debate club. Is that what I'm hearing? This'll be interesting. Ooh, yeah, I definitely will have to check that out. If we get through this tonight, then I think I'll check that out next stream. See how World of Dreams has progressed. Because I remember thinking the premise of that one was really interesting. But yeah, I'm interested to see Monika, in the debate club. Because she always talks about it, but we never get to see it. This is what I love about mods. Getting to see this kind of stuff. Leave? Isn't she the captain of the debate club or something?
Yeah. I think she told me last night she was planning to leave. You mean president? And yes, having her with us would not only make me and her happy, but it would give our club a more... What's the word for when things look better because someone really popular is there?
Now that I think about it, I can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead or if she's some kind of befuddled visionary. You mean having Monika with us gives our literature club more credibility?
Yeah, that's it!
There must be something I can do. Anything that can help me think about things more clearly. Listen, Sayori, I can't complain you're not giving me enough options. You're right. We should go find her.
Yes! Let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I start the literature club. Well, not being remotely better at this. Well, truth be told, I don't think anyone can quote-unquote be good at these kinds of games. I'm just here to have fun. Like, that's all I play mods here for, man. Like, I'm not doing this to, show off or make some kind of living. This is just a hobby for me. Sayori and I aren't alone in this. We shouldn't be. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. No, I came here to see a speedrun of this mod. Any percent. That reminds me, I think there actually is an any percent speedrun for DDLC. Like, I'm pretty sure there is actually a speedrun for it. Which I think is just hilarious. I think the speedrun I would want to see is a 100% playthrough. Just, you know, how fast can you click through all the dialogue and how quickly can you recognize all the words and stuff to get all the poems. I think that would be a really interesting speedrun. Sayori, where are you taking me? Before she could respond, we run into someone in the corridor.
Monika! Oh, if it isn't Ben and Sayori.
If it's the good ending, it kind of makes sense, but boy, the jitter clip would be intense. Oh yeah.
You two are going out now?
Oh, come on, Monika. Stop it. Ah, Monika. Always the one to poke fun into anything. Yep, that's just what she does. I really love the sprite work, by the way. Sideways Monika's really neat. Yeah. But, I've been thinking of doing, you know, other things besides DDLC. And one thing I could do on stream, because, if you don't know, like, before I did, you know, started getting into DDLC stuff, I actually did, IL speedruns on, different Sonic games. So, if you would want to see some speedrun attempts on stream, you know, I could give that a shot sometime. I mainly do, like, the 2D games on my laptop, you know, because I can do all the emulator stuff on that. Sorry I missed the last stream, I was doing stuff. That's fine, Elena. You're good. Welcome to tonight's stream, by the way. We're doing some Monika Before Story tonight. We're not... Well, yeah, we're about 45 minutes in. But, mod's taking its time getting things going. The intro was something else, if you missed that. Like, my god, the intro to this mod was something else. But yeah, like I was saying, If any of y'all be interested in watching like me doing like IL speedruns on Sonic games or other competitive stuff on Sonic, then no, not a DDLC mod, like just, straight Sonic games. Like, I actually am quite into the like competitive side of playing Sonic games, and I've actually set records on different games, so like just IL records. I have some pretty damn good IL runs if you look through my channel. Like, you can find some of the runs I've done, and I think they're pretty good. And that's like a lot of what my channel was before I got into DDLC. Yeah, like, I could speed run, like, I could do some IL speedruns of Sonic Advance 3 or some of the Genesis games on stream if you guys would ever be interested in that. So yeah, let me know if you guys would ever be interested in seeing that. Because it's something I really enjoy doing, but I hardly ever get to do it anymore. I want to speedrun life right now. I feel that. I feel that, man. I try to brush it off and end up ignoring the joke. Perfect timing, Monika. We were just looking for you.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Monika, you should come with us.
Remember this morning's talk about the literature club?
Oh, you mean this morning and everything? Yeah? I don't know how to say this to the two of you, but I think I've had my fair share of clubs, intrigues, and leadership mishaps. I'm done with all that drama for now. Or I'm done with all that drama now.
I can't say that I blame you. Yes. But yeah, I can't say I blame you for that decision, Monika. From what I hear about, with what you have to say about the major clubs and running the debate club and stuff, it didn't sound like you were really having fun doing that. So I don't blame you. Oh, if it's that soon, happy early birthday, man. Hold on, did you just quit your club?
Yeah, all of them. See, Ben, I told you she was gonna do it. Well, for the record, actually, quit might sound too voluntary. To be honest, I just can't stand all of the politics and infighting around these major clubs.
So yours is coming up fairly soon.
I'd rather try something new and make something special out of it. Like learning the piano, maybe.
Yep. Our birthday present's most likely being the release of DDLC Plus. Yep. I can't wait for DDLC Plus, man. 9 days. 9 more days, man. Or I guess technically 8 days, depending on where you live. But yeah, I can't wait for that. That's why I've been streaming so much lately. I've just been figuring out, streaming with OBS so that I'm ready for when DDLC Plus drops. Nice. Yeah, that, and I'm sure, like, even if you showed them the game, they'd be like, wait, this is a horror game? Like, if you just showed them Act 1, they'd be like, wait, how is this a horror game? Piano? Really? A girl of your talents?
Sounds like a great hobby.
You were going to practice music all by yourself?
I've got all these notes floating in my head.
Always one to try, Monika. Although, I think it would do you better to join us.
Join your club?
Our club. I wouldn't be here to speak to the two of you if what happened this morning didn't happen. So I guess I have both of you to thank for that.
So come with us, Monika!
Yup.
guess I can't really say no to that.
Hey, official dummy. I love that name. How's it going tonight? Welcome to the stream.
But really, though, come with you guys to where exactly? Did you plan it out? Did you all plan it out? Like, do you two have a room at the ready? The minimum numbers? All the necessary prerequisites?
I don't think they got that far, Monika. I don't think they got that far yet. Yeah, I guess, but I mean, sometimes you just can't help yourself. It seems we didn't think this through. Okay, everyone, I have an idea. Hey, that's Monika's line. I know a certain classroom. Our first club meeting! Well, our first unofficial club meeting, that is. Let's go, let's go, let's go! I like how she's basically just pushing Monika, like, yeah, come on, we're going to the club room! This is great, I love this. Sayori hugs Monika, taking her captive as we move onwards. The three of us arrive at an empty classroom. Yep, I can relate, Elena. That was me when I first, found out about this game in March last year. I just watched a, what got me into this game was a, secrets, scares, and Easter eggs video, or something like that. It was just a 17-minute video showing a lot of the secret stuff in this game. Because I like to watch those kinds of videos for games I think I'm never gonna play. But then I started, looking at everything it was showing me, and I'm just like, whoa, dude, this is actually really cool. Why have I not played this? And I'm telling you guys, if it wasn't for Monika here, I probably never would have even been interested in this game at all. Dude. I'm not that big on visual novels or anime all that much, so... this isn't the kind of game you would think somebody like me would play, but... Oh yeah, for sure. Dan wins E3. I agree. That DDLC Plus announcement came out of nowhere, and just, yeah. I think he wins E3. Just... This game was a sensation when it came out. And I imagine it's going to be a lot of the same when DDLC Plus comes out. I'm just ready. I'm bracing myself for my, Yeah, true. But yeah, I'm just bracing myself for when my YouTube recommended gets flooded with this game again. So this is where we plan to start the literature club, huh? Sari and Monika look at the room curiously. Okay, everyone. We should all look for members and come back with at least one. Monika, you take the library, as it's a perfect place to start.
Strategic move, Ben. I'll see if anyone's still there.
I love that side sprite. It's so cool. Sari, you take the This feels like when Monika's trying to come up with something for Yuri to do. Oh, I'm sure you did. I was at work when the trailer dropped, and I specifically didn't watch it because I wanted to make a react video for it. I decided right then and there, you know what? I'm not gonna watch this. I'm gonna wait till I get off work. And just do a react video. I normally don't do those, but just it was so much fun to do. You go draft, come and join us, Flyers or something.
You can count on me to do that, Ben.
Sayori takes a seat in one of the chairs, unpacking her bag to begin writing on some blank sheets of paper. Monika finishes pacing around the room and approaches me.
Hey, Ben. Maybe I should do the writing and Sayori can do the recruiting.
Yeah, you did say earlier Sayori would be perfect for that recruiting sort of thing. And Monika's not exactly the greatest at handling people, so yeah. It would probably be better to flip the roles around. Huh? Monika really is one to take charge with ideas.
Is that a yes? Seems like a more appropriate setup given our skill sets and all.
Well, Monika, I think this setup is fine. Dude! You shouldn't worry too much. I've got it handled. Are you sure about that? I was kind of hoping we'd be given a choice there, because I would flip the roles around.
Oh, I guess that will work.
Sayori overhears the convo and stands up.
But Ben, maybe you can stay and help me out with the writing instead.
You can do it, Sayori. I believe in you.
Okay, Ben.
Let's go, Monika. As someone who works in retail, yes, I 100% agree. They do. We all go about finishing our tasks. The club should be just about ready. Sayori did her writing, Monika went ahead to find some members, and I took all the necessary things to keep the club running. After I finished trying to revive the club's old records, I head back to the classroom.
Everyone! The president of the literature club is here!
The words surprise me, and I freeze.
What took you so long, Ben?
What?
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Yuri. Monika invited me from the library. Oh, Ben, this is Natsuki.
Why else do you think I'm watching a streamer at 6 a.m.? Yeah, I suppose. Well, I try to stream daily, but some days I just I've been trying to stream daily since I've started doing these streams, but I make no promises that I can keep that up. The only day I didn't stream since I think it was last I want to say either Thursday or Friday is this past Saturday, because I was out of state all day, so I was out of town all day, so couldn't really do anything about that.
Seriously? He's the president? I thought this was an all-girls club or something.
Harsh. But that's Natsuki for you. All words escape me in this situation. My club. I go to sleep at 2 a.m. Yeah, that sounds about right for me. Because I usually work the afternoon evening shift where I work. So that's why I usually stream during the night. And that's why I'm usually up late, because it just works out really well with my sleep schedule. It's just one of those things where it happens to work out really well. My club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
So you're Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude is apparently named Natsuki. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Sayori?
Ben?
How did you find Natsuki? She pulls me aside.
I got hungry while drafting flyers and I ran into her while buying some snacks. She can be really moody. But she brought some sweets, so... Sayori says the last few lines quietly, then turns back toward the other girls who seem to be enjoying themselves. As long as they're enjoying themselves, it doesn't bother me. But yeah, if you like the streams,
feel free to sub to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year so I can get that community channel. Yep, I plan to keep streaming mods. You know, as long as there's mods to play, I'll be playing mods and streaming, so yeah, I got plenty more that I want to look at. Although I'll have to look for some on the mod list just to see, you know, if I can find any that catch my interest. Because usually I just pick mods by name. I pick the ones that sound the most interesting to me. I don't do a whole lot of research on these mods because I like to be surprised, you know? Otherwise it kind of ruins the fun. There you go. Yep, exactly.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. As for Yuri, she's a valuable asset to the literature club.
This is probably my favorite custom pose of Monika. She just looks so sweet like this.
Probably the most experienced at reading, too. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you two at last. Yuri returns to her seat, and I see Sayori approaching me.
Come sit down, Ben. We had a short talk while you were away. You can sit next to me or Monika.
Yeah, if you have some mods to recommend, feel free to, you know, give me the names, and I'll look into them a little bit. See if they catch my interest at all. That and back before the site DDLC mods went down, I had like a whole bunch of bookmarked mods that I wanted to come back to eventually. So, you know, I can tell you if it's on that list or not. That and there's some mods you can't even find on the mod list anymore, like Lost Ascension that I think has a lot of production value behind it that I want to play through at some point. Because Lost Ascension is a really cool mod.
I'll get the snacks. Hey, it's my bag. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
You seriously got a new member to buy us snacks?
I was hungry. I thought...
Monika and I stare at Sayori wide-eyed. Monika did not like that.
Sayori. This club seems pleasant.
Yuri coming in clutch with the save. Let's go. I guess it all worked out in the end. I would say so. Yeah, good find with Yuri, Monika. Jesus. World of Dreams planning to have 7 acts? My god, that sounds like a years-long commitment to that mod. That's crazy. But, yeah. Purist was one of, like, the earliest mods I watched when I was getting into this game. I watched the Monika route specifically, and I thought it was really cool. I thought, you know, Purist's Monika route was really cool, because it's interesting seeing, you know, Monika still have the same perspective, but without her powers to do anything. It's a really interesting take on her character. And I've heard of the good ending. Like, that's one I came across on DDLC mods, but I never really looked at it that hard. I might have to look into that one at some time. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, there's a space next to Monika and one space next to her. No? You weren't too interested in the Monika route for that game? I don't know. I thought it was pretty neat. I remember telling a friend. Yep. I remember telling a friend that if they wanted to get into DDLC, but, weren't into, like, all the other stuff the game had to offer, then they should download the Purist mod and play that. Feeling awkward, I take a seat next to my VP, Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, bag in hand.
Okay, I think this is enough. Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki unbags a few dozen white-wrapped candy bars onto the table. Tell me those are white chocolate Hershey's. God damn it, now I want one of those. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I kind of realized you were being sarcastic after the last couple lines. But yeah, just Monika's route in Purist was so good. Just, on point. I really enjoyed watching it. So it would be kind of a full circle thing for me to do my own playthrough, I think, of Purist mod Monika route. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Yeah, dude, for sure. Just, that was such a good ending. The brand's wrapping design has cats and whiskers, centered with a picture of the chocolate you would expect upon opening. This isn't the type you could buy at the school's vending machine.
So cute! That's more than generous. I absolutely love chocolate.
Oh, you've told me all about that in Monika After Story, hon. You've told me all about your love of chocolate. And it just so happens the state I live in the United States happens to have the world's largest candy store. So I know exactly where I'm gonna take you one day.
Well, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow.
It's delicious!
I actually don't remember any of the original OSTs from Purist, so I might have to play it again. I might have to play through it just for that, so I can really pay attention to the OSTs, because I didn't really pay attention to that when I played, when I watched Ronald's playthrough of it. That's not something I really pay attention to, so I might have to, do that one sometime in the near future, just to hear the OSTs again. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get chocolate on her face. I turn the candy bar around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to open it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? No. Just biting straight through the wrapper. The chocolate is sweet and full of flavor. Never tasted this before. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Jeez, you don't have to thank me,
I'm confused.
It was a free giveaway at my favorite store for some reason, and I thought it would...
You thought about sharing it with all of us?
Well, maybe, but not for, just you or anything, dummy.
Probably. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table with a look of confusion.
I don't seem to have anything to share.
It's alright. She was probably looking for her tea set and realized, wait, it's not in here. What am I supposed to do? We're all new to this stage, but we're here as a club. Not many people are interested in putting on all the effort to join something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes new events like these a fun learning experience.
Thank you. I do think I'll like it here.
Yuri smiles to herself in relief. You mean limberture, whatever floats your boat, man. As president of this literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. The girls seem pretty happy at that statement. Yeah, yes. More Savior of Souls flashbacks. Monika gives me a familiar smile.
My, Ben, you're living it up. Whatever happened to your club, anyway?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika any history. Well, it all went down the bin.
Don't be embarrassed. Together we can try and build from scratch. As a veteran of leading clubs, I'm sure I can lend a hand in that.
I'm not too sure about this. I want to prove to Monika I'm a capable leader and all, but maybe she's right. Still... Hey Monika, thanks.
Oh, for what?
For sticking around with this new project. Could have probably gone to the other major clubs, but now you're here, for real.
Well, you know, I felt it was also a good time to get to know you again. I've been away for a long time, and our friendship means a lot to me, you know?
I appreciate it, Monika. We're all in this together now. Each of you play an important role, and seeing any of you disappear right now would break me. Literally or mentally?
Ben really is a great leader.
Don't go praising me too much just yet, Sayori. I've barely done anything. Yuri also nods in agreement. I guess this is a good start then. Me, Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, and Monika. Yep, exactly, because that's what she does. Is that everyone?
Yeah! Pretty much everyone. We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically nods. Such different girls, all with the same goal. I have to work really hard to take care of the three. Do you mean 4? Well... I just wanted to make sure we were perfectly clear on that. Yeah, and what's that? As for Monika... I think we can rebuild what we've lost. I miss seeing the real her. Maybe this club will heal old wounds. They say time heals all wounds, but I don't know about that. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with everyone's enthusiasm.
So, Ben, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, yes, once you've seen it, you will never forget it. Considering how my library has grown these past few years, I don't know if I can list down everything for her. Everything. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
An avid reader, like me.
Well, I am. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Any specifics?
Well, let's see.
Yuri takes a familiar book to her chest but doesn't open it.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories that make me do a second read tend to immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can pen two worlds at once? It often leaves you exploring every possibility.
I read a horror book once. Almost felt like I was part of it.
I read a horror book once too.
Really? And what's that, Monika? I think you're good, man.
I don't remember much though. I guess horror leaves you with either of two memories. One where you want to forget, and one where you want to be whisked away by feelings of suspense yet again. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
And you're looking off to the side like something's bothering you. What's up, Monika?
Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that, Natsuki?
Well, Her eyes start over to me for a split second.
Never mind. Do you have something to say, Natsuki?
What?
No, I was just wondering if Ben... Don't be afraid to share. I'm not afraid to share! Heck, I just gave away a day's worth of food.
Natsuki is struggling to complete her sentence.
Fine. You're too moody. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sari settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Yes, you are. Natsuki, do you write? That's a very random question to ask out of nowhere.
Eh? Well, I guess. Sometimes. Why do you ask?
Well, sometimes it's hard to have one's voice heard. Writing gives you the means to do it. I mean, this is a literature club. Why don't you give it a try?
No! You wouldn't like the...
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing one's writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, then, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's work.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, everyone. I have a fun activity for tomorrow.
Hmm?
Yuri, Monika, and Natsuki look quizzically at me. No, I'd say she's looking more expectantly, like she knows what's coming. We will write and share something simple, like a poem. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even.
Seems fair for all of us. Good planning. Yeah!
Today's talk was really fruitful for the club's new direction.
Hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
I never said I would join this club!
Okay, so Natsuki has taken MC's role. It's official now.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
I lose my train of thought. We all stare at Natsuki with dejected eyes. But Natsuki,
I'm sorry. I thought, well, Natsuki,
you all... Natsuki is disarmed by the sudden shift in mood. How can anyone make a clear-headed decision when put in this situation? I was about to make a group statement, considering we can function without a fifth member, but...
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, our eyes light up.
Yay! I'm so happy!
Natsuki wraps her arms around Natsuki, jumping up and down.
Hey! You really did scare me for a moment, Natsuki. I thought we were getting along so well. Then that makes it official. We're finally a club.
My mate, if you want something close enough to that, watch Haika Banzai. Because that mod is basically DDLC, except it's World War II. And it is supremely stupid.
I guess.
I guess we should all get to work then. Sunlight fades as we lose ourselves in the club.
Yeah.
Sounds like a beautiful first day. Natsuki was the first to leave, telling us she had to get home early. Yuri followed soon after, bidding us farewell with a gentle smile. Yep. And you know what the weird thing is? What I've been told, by some mod devs that I've talked to is that MC is such an underdeveloped character that has little to no personality by design, so that the player can project themselves onto him. But, when people try and develop that character, like, God forbid they give him, actual character development. According to a mod dev that I've talked to, people get upset about that. Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, they're actually developing the main character. Like, they're actually developing MC, and you don't want that? Like, is there something wrong with you? Like, what? I really don't understand people. I really don't understand people like that. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end our very first meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. I look over to my vice president, Sayori. The girl I never really got to know, despite our elusive familiarity with one another. Hey, Sayori? I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. That focused look, like, wait, what did he say? Oh my god.
Thanks, Ben. I'm really happy with how things turned out today.
Me too, Sayori. Me too. Let's get to work, alright? I'm sure we can build something meaningful together. Oh yeah, he does. That's usually mods that, either portray him as a different character, or mods where, you're not playing through his perspective. Yeah, he tried to get me to watch that earlier today.
I like that word. Together.
Right. I'll see you tomorrow. Sayori looks in my direction and smiles. She walks out of the classroom, bag in hand, humming. Can I hit it off with her, given my newfound leadership skills? I failed to notice Monika standing behind me.
Hey Ben, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Walk home together? That's right, Monika and I used to walk home together. But shouldn't she be with Sayori or something? Sure, Monika, I'd be happy to.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, I still remember that screenshot you sent me earlier today. With that, the two of us depart and head home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school to lead a new literature club? Or trying to lead a new literature club, I'm guessing you meant? I guess I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. So, who do we go for? This is the big moment. Who do we go for, ladies and gentlemen? I guess I'll make a save here if we want to come back to this. Yeah. Yeah, it's so nice getting to see Chibi Monika. Not on the horrific end screen where her sprite just sits there and doesn't even jump. Like, that's more creepy than adorable. But yeah. I actually have a keychain of her Chibi. I used to put it on my USB whenever I would take Monika somewhere with, the goodbye function. But the keychain eventually broke, so now it just sits on top of my PS4. I also have a sticker of her chibi that's on the back of my laptop here. But yeah, who do we go for? Me being the Monikin that I am wants to do Monika first. In which case, I'm gonna have to... My mate wants to see Sayori. Yep, I've been thinking about getting a new keychain for, I've been thinking about getting a new Monika Chibi keychain. Save Monika for last? Who do you think I am? But yeah, that's something I was wondering about. Yes, embrace the madness that is this game, my friend. Embrace the madness. Once you've seen it, you can never get it out of your head. There is no escape. I kind of guessed that. I did save so we can come back to this, but man. I mean, it just feels criminal not to go for Monika first in a mod called Monika Before Story. You know? Hey, Fujiwara, how's it going tonight? Welcome back. But, yeah, we're trying to decide, who we should go for first in this mod. Yep, I was thinking Monika first just because I'm a Monikan, and the mod is called Monika Before Story. So if we do go for Monika, I guess it's time to see how well I can guess Monika's words. Because that's the thing about Monika, like, she didn't actually have, you know, words in the game. Yep. To answer your question, mate, yes, there is. It's called Just Yuri. Interestingly enough, with that Just Yuri mod, I'm pretty sure it has a like built-in trigger to recognize a Monika After Story save, and there's some kind of unique interaction with that. And I'm pretty sure there's a sub-mod that enables a unique interaction between the two if you have it installed for Monika After Story. I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I don't want to fuck up my Monika After Story. Germany, no. Just Yuri wasn't cancelled. It was just pulled from the mod list because of what was found out about the some of the people who were associated with it. The new dev team from that mod has disassociated themselves from those people, and you know that mod still has its own site, so it's not like you can't find it anymore. You just can't find it on the subreddit. Yeah, that's how I found this mod, by the way, because this mod also got pulled from the mod list. That's the thing you have to keep in mind with this. So yeah, it's still a thing. Because, like, is this the precursor of Moss? No, this is just a different mod. I think this is... I'm not sure what the exact premise is of this mod. I don't remember what it is. I just know that we're the president in this mod. And that it's kind of the same story, except is, you know, we're the president and all. And yes, Moss is the way to go. Moss to me was the true ending for Monika in base DDLC. That was perfect timing, Hunt. That was perfect timing. Oh my god, I love that. You're the best. If you want to know what happened with the Just Yuri dev team, it's nothing good. I can tell you that. It's nothing good. But I think I've been sitting here long enough. I think I'm going to try to go for Monika. I promise nothing, though, about how this is going to go. I'm going to try my best to think of where, you know, to look at these and figure out which ones I would associate with Monika. Right now, the ones that jump out at me are Lonely and Festival, so I'm gonna go with one of those two. Yeah, that's why the remaining dev team, the ones who are unaware of this and are still there, like, they had to disassociate themselves from those people. Called it. Because, yeah, that's the thing about Monika and Face DLC. She is a very lonely character. Okay, well now you're making it too obvious, game. Yeah, on the DDLC subreddit, that's happened quite a few times. That's why I don't really peruse the subreddit too much. I'm just there to look for mods. I'm gonna see if I can go for a perfect 20 out of 20 with Monika here. Nope, I just blew it. Well, fuck me, I guess. None of these really jump out to me as, words Monika would like. All I really have to go off of is the words I've seen in Hangman on Monika After Story. Because if you don't know, on hard mode in Hangman on Moss, they actually use the poem minigame words. Like, they use a lot of the poem minigame words in that. So it's a way to get better at recognizing the words if you play it a lot. Nice. Are there multiple endings in this mod? I assume if there's a poem minigame that it has different routes, so I would assume there is. I don't know how far we're gonna get tonight. I don't know how long this mod is, so we'll see how far we get. Once again, none of these really jump out at me. Let's try this. Yeah, that did sound like Sayori. I kind of guessed that. Nailed it. Okay, well this one's obvious. I remember being really disappointed in a mod when I found out that's not a Monika word, because that actually is her favorite day of the year, by the way. That's also the day her Twitter account was created. But, yeah, I think Valentine's actually a Natsuki word, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, that one I knew. Yes, our meeting was fate. Yes, Monika very much does undergo a redemption arc in Act 4. Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Maybe you guys can debunk or reinforce this notion, but I've thought before that, you know, the people that, you know, aren't just like, you know, Monika simps, but like the people who are like, you know, really truly devoted to Monika as their favorite are some of the most, you know, loyal and devoted people on, you know, are just some of the most loyal and devoted people in, I guess just in general. Like, maybe you guys can debunk or reinforce that notion, but that's what I like to think. You know, the people who are truly devoted to Monika as their favorite are some of the most loyal people. And some of the most devoted and loyal people. Nailed it. Yeah. Shiny. You know, that's funny. I actually am slowly hunting a shiny Ho-Oh on my Soul Silver right now. So very convenient that word happened to show up. Dang it. Yes, perhaps too much so. Yeah. Yeah, mate, that's basically what happened with just Yuri. And I'm pretty sure... Okay. Yeah, that's a whole different kind of devotion than what I was talking about. Jesus. I wasn't keeping track of how many we got there, but we got at least 15 or 16, so I think we're good.
Ben! Did you write a poem for today?
I already told you in class, dummy. Okay, now you sound like Natsuki, mate. It's good we both remembered to write, but I should set a better example.
Yeah, you're super late.
Hey, that's Monika's job. I know. It's day 2 of the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Feels good to have everyone settle in their place. Suri has taken to hanging out with Monika. Natsuki is bringing some of her stuff over. Yuri seems to enjoy the solace of the club by reading a book in the corner. Speaking of which, Yuri's approaching me for some reason.
I thought you had given up on us, Ben. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for you. Watching out for us all by yourself? Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Leader of the club, and late at it, too! Sarah told me your old club didn't last a month. Not a week, even. I don't know if you're the most pathetic excuse for a leader, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who thinks manga is literature.
Oh, that was perfect. Never gets old. You know, I actually could see that. Because when I do speedrunning, I very much try to be a perfectionist. So, yeah. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature! Don't worry, guys. Ben gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like, homework sometimes, and carrying things for me.
Not gonna mention the house incident. Not gonna mention that this time.
How dependable.
No, I don't. Well, I only do it because Sarah is falling behind in class. She even submitted her homework once to everyone's surprise, but it had my name on it instead of hers.
Is that so?
You forgot to change the name. You forgot to change the name when he gave it to you, Sayori.
President and Vice President, both from the same class.
Nah, dude, I haven't done anything with that for years. So, if nobody knows... Well, nobody is gonna know except for him what he's talking about. Back when I was still in school, I wrote this stick figure comic when I was bored called Dumb Wars, and it was just the stupidest shit. But I had a lot of fun making it, so I just did it for fun, you know? You know, just I had pens with a bunch of different colors and stuff, so... I smell Savior of Souls. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't like thinking of that, because it reminds me of that. Oh my god. But funny enough, I still have all those old comics just in one of my old school folders. I've saved them for all these years. Alright, see you in a little bit, Avant-Garde.
I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Ben can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Hmm?
As usual, Sarah seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Will we get a showcase? Dude, I don't know if you even want to try to read my chicken scratch. Like, oh my god. But yeah, like... Alright, so my mate is referencing the running joke on that show, where, it was kind of, you know, the premise of that comic was, like, stick figures fighting each other over something. I forget, honestly, what the point of it was. I guess you could say it's kind of like Red versus Blue, where it just, you know, kind of exists. I don't know, I've only watched the first 3 seasons of Red versus Blue. Hey, Bradley, how we doing? But yeah, like, the running joke on that show, the running joke in Dumb Wars, that comic I made back in school, was there was always some guy who was just so dumb that he would hold the gun the wrong way and shoot himself. And then, you know, some guy would look at him and just shout at him, "You idiot!" And the guy's head would just be like, "I hate myself." And then the dude would just say, "You should!" Oh my god, it was the stupidest shit, but I loved it. No, dude, this was just stuff I made up as I went along. I didn't have, like, any planned story for it. I just made it up as I went along. I never posted it anywhere. It's just something I made in school. Because, like, that's the whole point. You draw when you're bored of school. Oh, Bradley, if you're lost on the context, my buddy, the Ascending Apothecon, he's actually someone I've known since middle school. And, he brought up my old, comic that I, you know, stick figure comic that I made back in, like, middle school, called Dumb Wars. And it's exactly what it sounds like, just the stupidest shit. But I had a lot of fun making it. Eh? Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. She already made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not.
What do I do?
I'm sorry, Guri. I wasn't thinking.
When do you think, Sayori? I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Don't worry about it, Yuri. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I felt bad for not sharing anything yesterday, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should be quick to finish, even if you don't like the genre or anything. We could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me liking every genre. Thank you, I'll give this a proper read. I enthusiastically take it.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Yuri takes a seat at the back as Monika approaches me.
Hey, Ben, you're late!
Yeah, that's usually your job. Oh jeez, not Monika. I can't wriggle my way out of this. Nope. There is no escaping Monika.
That sets a pretty bad example for your members, you know.
Yeah, like wearing black socks when the school says you should only wear white socks or something. I've heard there actually is some significance to why, Monika has the black stockings and why she has the different shoes. Like, that has some sort of real-world significance, but I don't remember what it was.
That's...
Not to mention the pink shoes. Are you trying to stand out? Damn, dude. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the shoes over... Oh, please, does anyone actually listen to sock rules? Yeah, you're not wrong. I can't speak for the stockings she wears, but I'm pretty sure, like, her shoes have some sort of significance. Like, I remember reading that there's actually some sort of real-world significance to why she has different shoes. Like, it's supposed to signify something about her status at school. But, yeah. I don't know about the stockings, though. That could just be a Monika thing. Doing it because she wants to. What was I thinking? Hey, Monika, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to...
No, you're right. You're right. I should change them.
No, it's not you otherwise.
It's not every day someone stands up to me like that.
What is this feeling I'm getting? You're actually standing up for yourself, you mean?
Why, Ben, if only you did that more often.
Eh? I have to make it up to Monika. Inviting her to the club and then neglecting her like this? No wonder people are leaving me behind. I'm just really terrible at managing things. Didn't even talk to her that much going home yesterday.
Monika, we were still discussing the changes. Ah, yes. Ben and I were supposed to go over things, with Natsuki bringing manga over and Yuri storing her tea set in the classroom. Yes! That all sounds fun! Sayori. What is it this time? You forgot to button your coat again.
I thought we figured this out, that her coat doesn't fit her. Her blazer doesn't fit her. That's why she doesn't button it up.
Sorry, Monika. Let me help. Just stop swaying for a bit, okay?
I guess everyone is settling in. I should have kicked off some activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Should I disturb everyone for the assignment I gave out? Nah, man. Just have some time to let everybody get settled in before you do that. Sari and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I do remember giving her permission to bring her manga to the club room. Fallout Edition. You know, I should look that up. Cause funnily enough, when somebody mentioned a DDLC Sonic mod, there actually do exist a couple of DDLC themed mods for Sonic Mania. There's one for Studiopolis Zone that changes it up to be DDLC themed, and a really, really obscure one that only worked with an older version of Mania that I tried to get working, but I need like an older version of the game to properly show it off. Yeah, so maybe I'll take a quick look at that one sometime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the more obscure full game one, I'm pretty sure nobody here knows what mod I'm talking about. Yeah, I've seen the Sans mod. I've seen that one. I don't know. That's one I'd probably play like at the end of a stream as a joke mod. Is that the one where Monika is over a character? I don't remember all the specifics about that Studiopolis Zone DDLC mod, but it was a fun one to check out. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Isn't there Doki Forces or something? That I actually don't know. I would have to look that up. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to lead a literature club like this? It's really not that hard. You just let everybody get settled in for a little while, and then call everyone to attention to kick off what you actually have planned for the day. It's not that hard. I barely have plans as to where things are going. Well, then you should figure that out, mate. But I guess I could always start with reading the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Stop saying that. I slept enough today. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Monika's conversation with Sayori.
And with that, we could get more recognition. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what this club is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need to find a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
Monika is really putting some thought into my club. It's almost embarrassing. The only thing I can do is listen. Well, jump in. Do something. Fuck. I can learn a thing or two from Monika about making the right plans, setting proper goals, and managing team dynamics. You're forgetting Yuri.
And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? I guess we could... Cupcakes! Possibly. I believe we have a club member who had the talent. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes cupcakes. She said so yesterday.
She must have said that off screen, because that was not said yesterday.
That works out perfectly. Can Natsuki pull it off?
Yes. Atmosphere.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, you two still need to work out the details of the event. So don't eat your cake just yet. We need a breakdown of students without clubs. Maybe start on our possible demographic. Anything and everything that will maximize our club's best interests.
I find myself smiling. No, I'd be more dumbstruck, like, What? In the end, Monika is ahead of me yet again. But therein lies the obvious reason I admire her. Unlike me, who's put so much into piecing things together, it takes Monika zero effort to be amazing. She makes things 300% better by just being there. Flattering, isn't it? I suppose that's why I fell behind. Fell behind in everything. I was too dense. Well, at least you finally acknowledged the problem. Too dense to see she was the kind of person I should have been. Someone who could lead the club better than me. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. There's this mod called Fake Reality that does just that. I did a video on that mod, actually. It was one of like the mods I played in my early days. So if you want it, it's probably in the DDLC One-Offs playlist. You could find it there. But yeah, it was a really cool mod. Duh! I opened my eyes to find Monika's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry.
Caught sleeping by Monika. I think this is a death sentence. Well, what's the verdict, hon? What's the verdict?
Hey there, Ben. Why are you giving me that puzzled look? Go ahead and take your beauty sleep.
Monika gives me her signature smile, the kind that disarms you. Yeah, I can tell she's being sarcastic, though. Are you sure? He's still dense. As I put an elbow on the desk, I realized the book that Yuri gave me isn't there anymore. Monika! She playfully skips out of the classroom, book in hand. You're really gonna make me chase you, aren't ya? God damn it. Unable to form a proper plan, I chase after her. Yep. Hey Monika, where are you?
I'm here. If you want it that bad, Ben, you'll have to get it.
She waves the book in the air with her right hand. As I make small, measured steps towards her, she runs away. Good luck, man. Monika! We chase after each other in the school corridors. Monika's laughter fill the hall. Monika's laughter and giggles fill the hallway with proof of my inadequacy at chasing popular high school girls. I can't compete with her. She is an athlete, after all, so that's to be expected. She's too smart for me. Too beautiful for me. Too fast for me. After traversing almost half the school, I slump into a corner and give in to the fatigue. See what you gotta do is think a step ahead. Try to think about where she's going and figure out an alternate route to get there. I hear Monika humming a playful tune.
Why, Ben, you're almost there.
Her Her voice has noticeably matured after all these years. Ha! Yes! Perfect for a resume. She's too dominant for me. Please step on me. I actually could see Monika being Dom, not gonna lie. Actually, it's as if we were playing like kids all over again. You win. I accept defeat. Please return the book. I turned my head to see my friend laughing silently behind me. Her posture, smile, and hair reminded me of the small but proud girl I used to play with in the streets.
You need to work out more, Ben.
Don't tell me of my inadequacies. That is my business and no one else's. Ouch, I guess she's right. Most days I hole up in my room and work on nothing but games, anime, and reading books. Monika is a living example of balance. Hey, can I have the book back now, Monika?
Of course, silly.
She hands me the book from behind her back, with the front title, Chasing After Ghosts, teasing me with my recent failure. Oh! Oh! Oh man, the irony is so thick. We should get back to the classroom, Monika. We were gonna talk about a lot of stuff too, like adding Natsuki's tea set in the club room and Yuri's manga, and all the planning you brought up with my vice president. You got a couple things backwards, mate.
You remembered. That's good.
Wait, what? What? Thank you.
But you mixed it up, though. Natsuki reads manga and Yuri drinks the tea, remember?
Ugh. Oh, jeez. Even Monika spends more time with them than I do.
I bet you don't even know what oolong is.
Is that a kind of sausage? Congratulations, MC. You get an F for effort.
Sausage. So, oh my. Come on, Ben. Let's head back.
Lead the way, little Miss Perfect. Oof. Yup. Yup, this guy, I swear. I opened the doors of the club room. They're all looking at me and Monika. Yeah, I don't think Natsuki is amused by Monika's antics. Okay, everyone. Why don't we all share those poems we wrote now?
Great! We've been waiting forever, you know! What were you two doing? Running errands or something? I suppose we should begin with the reading.
I failed to make an explanation for all of them, but I guess that doesn't matter. I'm the club president anyway.
Then, you're the president of the literature club. You should be the one to lead the poem reading.
Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I made everyone do something this stupid. I did this stuff a couple of times in my old club, but there's a lot of weight hanging on me now.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we all find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sarah and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Yeah, yes, that is perfect. 10 out of 10 response. Sarah's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. Yep. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply. I do the same. Alright, who do we start with? I suppose it would make sense to go Monika first, because this is a Monika route, so... You know what, let's just go with Monika first. No, you want to see Natsuki first? Oh my god, that's great. Natsuki. Alright, Natsuki wins. You guys won me over. I've actually never chose Natsuki first on a poem reading, so we'll see how this goes. The poem idea was about giving Natsuki a voice. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, this is Natsuki. What did you expect? Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. You're supposed to be good at this as president. Just didn't evoke any emotions for me. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste.